Halfway Home is the only song that I listen to that consistently makes me tear up.
Great wide underground.
It's extremely personal. It gets me. The line in there, I hate I'm missing all your football games, talent show at the middle school, like, I ain't making that up. Like, I wrote it on the drive from San Francisco to Bakersfield. Like the song says, you know, halfway through that run, the family flew out to spend a few days with me. They met me in Sacramento, had 2 days off. So we went to Tahoe, came back, I had a show in San Francisco. That was the toughest show of the entire run. It was one of the best shows as far as like turnout, you know. I'd never played in San Francisco before. We had a really good turnout there at the Great American Music Hall. But it was the toughest show for me because I'd been able to spend some time with the family, and we had a lot of fun. We went hiking in Tahoe. We drove around a lot. We went down to Reno. You know, came into San Francisco that day, and you know, drove across the Golden Gate, went to Ghirardelli or whatever, the chocolate factory, and went down to the wharf and all that stuff, and just had a really nice time. But in the back of my mind the whole time, like, they're about to be leaving, you know. I've still got over half this run left to go, and it was depressing. We had been moving around all that day doing the touristy stuff, you know, the family stuff, and they had to catch an early flight, so they weren't going to come to the show. I dropped them off at their hotel. I took them to the hotel, and then I walked back to the venue, and was really sad, and I had to play a show. Got myself up the best I could. Didn't play a very good show because I couldn't focus. And after the show, got on the bus and started writing that song. And the next day, I got most of it. Then the next day, I got the rest of it. I mean, I like remember crying at parts when I wrote it because it was just so like, ugh. It was just such it was my way of releasing, you know, what I was going through. And, you know, I don't know that a larger audience will be able to identify with that song or not. It's very specific, but it's a great example of the way that I approach my writing. You know, if it doesn't mean anything to me, how can I expect it to mean something to anybody else? I can't guarantee it's going to mean something to anybody else, but at least I know it means something to me, and I want to get it out, and we'll see if it resonates with people. Yep. What do you think of the show? Did I do a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
Playing cornhole.
I didn't play any cornhole. That wasn't part of the show. So you guys played cornhole, didn't even listen to me at all.
Not really.
I was just kind of fading in the background.
Yep.
Cool. Well, see you later.
See you later.